Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Welcome back everyone to another Bitcoin update. So quickly getting started for today, pretty much the same thing that we have been tracking for since about around the 6th of February for about 2 weeks or so now. Basically, we're tracking a wave from the bottom where we could have possibly bottomed in that A wave. I'll explain a little bit about what will need to happen to determine or start to increase probability that this A wave did indeed bottom. For now, base case is that this A wave did bottom, but that is not always guaranteed, and I will show you why. So what we're expecting from this A wave would be a larger degree A, B, C bounce to the upside, where we can possibly test this range or this larger resistance zone between 73,772 to 110,600, where our base case would be a touch of somewhere within this range that we had from November to January, but does not need to do that, does not need to get to that zone. It may only hit the 73,000 and then bounce and then get rejected from there, but we will keep track of that as we get confirmation that this B wave has started. So our micro support, or so far what we've been seeing, is a larger degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up, where we had A, B, C corrective move, or what this could also have been is an A, B, C to the downside, and then this could have been another 5 wave move up. A, B, sorry, let me redo that. A, B, C to the downside, or this could have been a micro 5 wave move up. We could test this support and then start that 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave, all for an A wave before we get that larger degree B wave correction and then that C wave to the upside. So that is something in which we would be tracking for somehow could play out. Obviously, if we break below some of these lines, once we kind of break below this 65,000 level, it's totally possible that we could just have reset this B wave. So if this is a larger degree A, B, and then this could be all of a C wave right here, where the C wave could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up. If we break below this line at 65,113, it's possible we could just be going for a restart in the B wave. So an A, B, and then a C up. But once we kind of break below that 65,000 level, it starts to increase more and more that this A wave is going for another low as well. If we get a break below that, we will add a support zone for that A wave just in case. But if we also get a break below this as well, or once we kind of get a break below this micro support, I will add a larger support region where this possible B wave could be going for an extension or even a larger A wave corrective move, because technically this could just be all of a 4th wave move up, and then we could be in A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move to the downside for that extended A wave. But as of right now, we're holding support. We haven't had any 5 wave move downs or a 5 wave move down yet, and every corrective move has been an A, B, C 3 wave correction. A, B, C 3 wave correction. We haven't had any break. When we did test this low, we did not break below it, and we also had a 3 wave corrective move, although this was a little bit of a long bounce, of a long downtrend. We only had a 3 wave move down, and we never broke below this low. And actually, I believe at some of our trend lines in which we were tracking, it was able to actually bounce out of a trend line in which we were in and then retest it before bouncing up again. So here we have for this smaller support region between 66,021 to 66,952. We don't necessarily need to test it, but it is just there just in case we do. So from here, if we are in this bullish B wave, this could all technically be a wave a B wave, and then now in the C wave, this could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up, all in that larger degree C wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this would be the third wave of a third wave. So this, if we do get a bounce, it could be a pretty impulsive bounce from here. Otherwise, we need a break above some of these swing highs to indicate something more bullish is going on as well. So, and then this final one right here. For now, all this uptrend will just be noise. Once we break above this line, it's possible we could be in the start of something more bullish. But then again, guys, we could always just test these support lines, form a 3-wave move, get rejected, head lower in a larger B wave or that extended A wave. That's always possible as well. So that's kind of the micro of what we are looking for right now. Same thing we kind of been talking about. If we hold support and we break above these swing highs, well, then we could be in that more impulsive third wave up, fourth wave, fifth wave. And then if we get all of that, that would be a larger degree A, B, C, which then again is only a 3-wave move. So we'll add our support for that larger B wave corrective. If we hold that and we don't get rejected and fall further, if we hold the B wave support and we bounce off from it, well, then that could be our C wave beginning, and then that could be the final possible rally for that B wave before we start that C wave decline. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see, let the market do its thing, and if we break below support and we break below this trend line, well, then we can expect a retest of this zone. And once we kind of break below this swing low, well, then it becomes more and more probable that this A wave is indeed going for another bottom. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.